Hello, I'm Mark Price, Managing Director of Vitruvius Management Services, and I'm here to take on the SoGlos 10 question challenge. So at Vitruvius, we are construction consultants and we lead and manage construction projects from inception to completion, mostly for commercial clients, with a lot of work based here in Gloucestershire. So what exciting Gloucestershire projects are you currently involved in? So we've currently got three main clients in Gloucestershire. Hartpury University and Hartpury Colleges is one of those. We've recently completed the master plan for them and we're now proceeding with some of the sub-projects following that master plan. The main one being the new catering hub that's going to be on the site and it's currently coming out of the ground. Another client of ours in the area is Gloucestershire Airport, and again we help them with their master plan and strategic sort of plan for future development. We've currently got a project with them called CGX Business Park, which is going to start very shortly. We've managed to secure some LEP funding for the airport for that project, and we're pleased to say that that's come to fruition and the works will be on site. The third of the clients is Cotteswold Dairy based in Tewkesbury. Again, we carried out a master plan for them a few years ago. We're currently on probably the third phase of implementation of that master plan. We've recently gone out to tender for exciting new cold store and facilities for the dairy and hope to have that on site very soon. Has Vitruvius felt the benefit of a post-pandemic business boom? We've been busy all through the pandemic, very fortunately. We haven't had to furlough any of our staff, and we've managed to work effectively on Zoom during the pre-construction phase of a lot of our projects. The projects are now coming to fruition, as I've just mentioned, and they're coming onto site. One of the consequences of the pandemic is the shortage of materials and the hike in material prices, which has affected some of the projects and some of the cost plans that have been prepared, and also some staff shortages as well out there in specific sectors. You manage Gloucestershire Airport's flagship CGX Connect Business Park through to planning approval. How important do you think this development is for the county? I think the airport is a hidden gem, really. As an airport and a regional asset, I think it has been undervalued, and I think the CGX Park will help put it on the map. It's going to be a great asset for the airport and for the county. The pleasing thing with the business park is the amount of employment use that it will attract into that area and to the airport, and that's certainly one of the key drivers from the LEP partly funding the project. So what are the golden rules of project management? Project management means lots of things to lots of people. Years ago I learned that it's more about leadership than managing. You can manage how it's delivered, but you need to lead the project, the direction of travel, taking the client's brief, understanding the client's wants and needs, setting a business and a project plan, and then implementing that plan by leading the team to deliver the project. Vitruvius is actively involved in the local community. How important is CSR to you? I think these days CSR is integral to every business and to every project that we do, and certainly CSR credentials are a requirement in the tenders that we put together and inquiries we put together for our clients, and we pass that down the line to the contractors and subcontractors and also our consultants that we employ to deliver the projects. From Vitruvius' point of view, we're actively involved in the local community. This year we're sponsoring the women's rugby team at Hartpury as part of their academy initiatives, and we're very excited about that. What big construction trends do you think we'll see over the coming years? It's mostly about sustainability, and the sustainability agenda, I think, is where we're at the moment. Construction goes through cycles, and health and safety aspects have been paramount. More at the moment, it's all about the sustainability aspects and sustainability credentials of projects, both from how they're built, the materials that are being used, and also location, using local labour, etc. We're passionate about trying to keep the Gloucestershire pound in the Shire, and we do our best to do that where we can. If you could choose one dream development to manage in Gloucestershire, what would it be? I think it's very difficult to single out any projects at the moment because there's so much happening in Gloucestershire. The cyber park just outside Cheltenham is going to be a great asset to the county and a really great initiative from Cheltenham Borough Council. The Forum and King's Quarter development that's happening in Gloucester, again led by the local authority, Gloucester City Council, is again a fantastic innovation. Up at Tewkesbury Junction 9, we've got the development that's happening there. Down the Estrade, we have hopefully in sometime soon the new Forest Green Stadium. It's a real innovative design, timber stadium, and I look forward to seeing that starting as well. What advice would you give anybody thinking of embarking in a career in the construction sector? I think the construction sector is really rewarding, and you get the blend, depending on what you do, you get the blend of actually site working and some office-based work, whether that's on site or in a sort of regional head office. When I left school, I knew I wanted to do something in construction, but I wasn't sure. So I did a BTEC diploma in construction, and that gave me 2 years of understanding whether I liked architecture or surveying or engineering. In the end, quantity surveying became my thing, and I went on to do a degree in quantity surveying. There are so many outlets and areas that you can work at in construction, from being on the tools on site through to managing the projects. There's something for everybody in construction, and we're always building things. What do you love most about doing business in Gloucestershire? Gloucestershire is a very tight-knit community, and everybody knows everybody, particularly when I'm at Kingsholm and in the 1873 club. I can bump into an awful lot of colleagues. We've all got shared interests. The skills that you need to build almost anything you can find in the county, which is a great asset. So what is the one thing that you can't live without? The countryside, I think, around Gloucestershire, and I live up in the hills around by Stroud, and the fresh air and the landscape are something that I really cherish and enjoy. I think it's from being born on a farm in Herefordshire. I think it's in my DNA that's what I like doing. That and Guinness.